Idaho murder timeline, 16 minutes of horror. A court authorized the unsealing of the file regarding the gruesome murders of 4 University of Idaho students in a town called Moscow on November 13th. If I may sidebar for a moment, I'm going to knock out the teeth of the next reporter who calls a rural community a sleepy town. Aren't you getting sick of hearing the media parrot each other? Remember the pandemic, when they felt obligated to use the word amid in every headline and throughout the report? At any rate, let's continue with our story, because it's important. Police have accused a low-life psychopath stoneface loser named Brian Kohberger for stabbing to death 4 friends. The victims' names are Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Mogan, Xana Kernadal, and Ethan Chapin. As always, the gruesome murders happen in the witching hour, which cops say for them was between 4 and 4:25 in the morning. In fact, law enforcement officials have narrowed down the murder spree to a 16-minute bloodbath between 4:04 a.m. and 4:20 a.m. These guys are pretty good to know it was 4:04 and not 4, but it would be more credible for them to have ended it at 4:21. Police are in possession of video footage of what they believe is Kohberger's white Hyundai Elantra piece of junk driving into the area near the bloodbath. They also got footage of the car speeding out of the vicinity. 4 a.m. By 4 a.m. on November 13th, the 4 friends who were staying at the King Road house that fateful night, along with 2 survivors identified in the affidavit as DM and BF, were asleep. Only Kernadal was awake, who got a DoorDash delivery around at that time. Can you imagine that? The killer probably watched the delivery and then started driving around until the coast was clear. 4:04 a.m. The affidavit says that a 2015 white Hyundai Elantra, believed to be driven by Kohberger, was seen driving into the vicinity. Officials said it was the 4th time he passed by the death house that morning, starting at 3:29 a.m. So yes, chances are, the sissy probably saw a light on, witnessed the DoorDash episode, then got to work. The affidavit said, the car can be seen driving eastbound on King Road, stopping and turning around in front of 500 Queen Road number 52, and then driving back westbound on King Road. When suspect vehicle I is in front of the King Road residence, it appeared to unsuccessfully attempt to park or tum around in the road. The vehicle then continued to the intersection of Queen Road and King Road, where it can be seen completing a 3-point tum and then driving eastbound again down Queen Road. Cops like using passive voice for some reason. 4 a.m. to 4:17 a.m. The affidavit does not indicate what time Kohberger entered the house, but it included 3 major points surrounding the time frame. The first was DM, who woke up at about 4 a.m. to what sounded like Goncalves playing with her dog, but a short time later, DM said she heard who she thought was Goncalves say something to the effect of "there's someone here," the affidavit says. A review of records obtained from a forensic download of Kernadal's phone showed this could also have been Kernadal, as her cellular phone indicated she was likely awake and using the TikTok app at approximately 4:12 a.m., according to the affidavit. Right there, friends, is every reason to delete TikTok off your phone. It's not going to end well for anyone who wastes time on that piece of garbage. Not that everyone is going to be murdered, but most will probably end up unemployed because they threw away years on that thing. Or their behavior on TikTok made them unemployable. Just keep in mind, nobody asked you to shuffle dance, and nobody cares. It's not talent to memorize moves. Big deal. I digress. DM peeked out of her bedroom, but she did not see anyone. She opened her door again when she heard crying from Kernadal's room and a male voice say something to the effect of, "It's okay, I'm going to help you," the affidavit says. Can you imagine the horror that poor woman suffered at that hand of that genital wart? Then, DM opened her door a 3rd time and saw a male figure clad in black clothing and a mask that covered the person's mouth and nose walking towards her, according to the affidavit. DM described the figure as 5 feet 10 inches or taller, male, not very muscular, but athletically built with bushy eyebrows. The male walked past DM as she stood in a frozen shock phase. The male walked towards the back sliding glass door. DM locked herself in her room after seeing the male. She told police that she didn't recognize him. Too bad she did not have a gun and the sense to blow out his worthless brains. Hopefully, he will be used to satisfy the darkest perversions of a homosexual prison gang every night when he's put in prison. May they kill him. 4:17 a.m. A security camera located less than 50 feet from Colonel's bedroom picked up distorted audio of what sounded like voices or a whimper followed by a loud thud, and a dog can be heard barking. Goncalves' dog was found in her bedroom when police responded later that day. You can access the affidavit online, but please be warned, it's incredibly horrifying and sad. 4:20 a.m. The affidavit indicated the white Elantra, which hadn't been seen since 4:04 a.m., drives from King Road at a high rate of speed. Run, coward, run. Police caught up with Koberger was in December at his parents' Pennsylvania home. He was extradited to Moscow to face charges including 4 counts of murder and felony burglary. The Moscow Police Department is asking the public to provide any images or information that could be important or useful to the investigation. Those with information can call 208-883-7180 or submit tips through tipline at ci.moscow.id.us. Digital media can be sent to the link in the description.